So Fresh exposes young Philly after he had an experience with him at a club. Now, you know it takes Fresh approximately 2.5 days to tell a 6-minute story. So I did the legwork and I cut down the clip for you guys, man, so you wouldn't have to suffer with the rest of us trying to get him to get the story out. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what he had to say about young Philly, right? Because all of a sudden, apparently this dude, and for those of you who don't know, he got accused of, sexually assaulting a female out there. And now everybody's coming out the woodwork talk about, oh yeah, he had this reputation of being very aggressive with women. Everybody messed with him up until the point where now there's an allegation. Now everybody want to come out together like, oh yeah, that's how he is. Yo, y'all been chilling with him, bro. This shit is crazy, man. But let's see what Fresh had to say.
I went to the UK a couple months ago. We did the show Grilling, me and Myron. And I was with a YouTuber as well. And Tropstar, shout out to them. We're in their merch right now. And we went to a club, a club in the UK. Now, I mentioned the story.
I did not go to this club. This is the story where Cheyenne got mad at me because I talked about her friend being big. It was that night.
Really?
Well, I was not going to call her name, but okay.
My bad.
Yeah, right. Let's think of that.
All right.
Anyhow, so we went out
Tell the full story, nigga. Come on.
No, but you calling names now. I don't want to call any names on purpose.
Yeah, see how Myron is the whole problem with it, man, with the Fresh and Fit podcast, bro. Like, dude, that shit was so unnecessary for him to say, bro. He's name dropping, and he had to let the world know that he fat shamed her friend. Like, imagine doing that shit off camera. Like, for content, I get it. They got the whole thing over there. But imagine in real life, bro, going around fat shaming women, bro. Just, you can't with this guy, bro.
So, we are going to the club, and good time, good vibes. People are saying, yo, Fresh, good to see you, bro. Love your show. Showing love. And we're like 5 girls. A couple baddies.
Were the other YouTubers there?
Yes. Yeah.
Who else was there?
Bro,
this nigga tell the story.
Yo, bro. This nigga, bro.
Yeah, I've been telling y'all, bro, that Fresh is out of Myron, bro. Myron has been responsible for all of the fucking things that these dudes have had to go through. And Fresh is like, yo, let me fucking get the story out, bro. He's like trying to rush him through it.
Wrong, they're just there with you.
They don't want to be involved, bro. All
right.
This is what.
All right.
Bro, this guy's trying to like keep the people that don't need to be part of the story off of the story. And Myron wants him to fucking drop first name, last name, social security number, bro. Like, what the fuck? YouTube channel? Like, the handles everything.
I'm protecting their brand, bro. Like,
okay, all right.
You just said earlier they don't want to be seen with us. So why are you telling the people who they are? You want this nigga, bro?
Well, I didn't know if they were worried about.
Yes, they were worried about.
Oh, so they're normie people too.
I'm not saying their names.
Okay, all right.
Anyhow, so we go out with some YouTubers, man. They're showing us love, buying bottles too. I'm supporting as well. Mm-hmm. Show Tropstar as well, supporting. And there's some baddies at the table. A couple baddies. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lie. I didn't see any baddies in the streets, but in the club there were some baddies in the UK.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we're there having a great time. The club is closing in like 30 minutes or so. Out of the blue, this guy pops up. I'm like, who's this nigga? Talking to the girls, touchy-feely. I'm just like, did someone invite this nigga? Mind you, I don't know who he is.
Oh, okay, you didn't know.
I didn't know who he was.
You didn't know who he was at that time.
Yeah. So then the girl next to me that's also a YouTuber was like, yeah, well, that's so-and-so. He's a popular YouTuber here in the UK. I was, oh, okay, cool. Maybe he knows the girls, whatever. Mind you, he didn't know most of the girls there. He just knew one of them that I was talking to, which is fine. And
they might have had some history, Fresh. You may not know this. They might have had some history. Now it kind of makes a little sense why he was touchy-feely, like you said. You said only girl he knew there was the one that you was with.
We're chilling, vibing, whatever. Remember, I said the club's closing in like 30 minutes. He comes at the very end of night at a club, and he's there at the table. I'm like, who's this guy, whatever. So then he's talking to most girls at the table, and the one I'm talking to, he takes particular interest into. So he's like talking to her, touching her, whatever. She's looking at me like, yo, like, what you trying to do? I'm like, listen, do your thing, because I'm not gonna, force it, whatever. Mm-hmm. So then I'm talking to the YouTuber girl, and she's like, yo, listen, like, I know she wants to go home with you, so I'm gonna.
Because that was her friend, right?
Yeah, so yeah. I'm gonna talk to her, because I can tell he's being very pushy, which hence is young Philly. The nigga's like thirsty, bro. Like, when I say like overly thirsty, is like grabbing her, trying to pull her to the car, take away from her friend. This is like,
if Fresh calls you thirsty, man, I mean, you got a fucking problem, bro.
Bro, do your thing. I'm not gonna stop you because, hey, that's only your brother. She's a grown woman. You're a grown man. Do what you gotta do. But it was like.
Was he like drunk?
People could say he was. I don't know. They could see he was very like.
But he came at the end.
Very end, yeah. So I'm like, listen.
Do you know who you were? Did he even introduce himself or anything?
We spoke for a little bit. And I said, yo, listen, bro.
Did he say what's up? Like.
Well, she introduced us together, the YouTuber girl, and we spoke for maybe 5 minutes. I gave my Instagram, he gave me his. We follow each other, and then we DM each other the next day. But in real time, bro, I'm like, nigga, you see me with Shorty, are you good?
Oh, he saw you with her.
Yeah, for real.
And he still was.
So I'm like, listen, bro, this is your city, bro.
Okay, that changes things a lot.
Yeah.
So he literally he walks in, he sees you talking to her, and you're with her.
No, that's not what he saw, right? He walked in, he seen a girl that he knew, and I mean, come on, man, let's be honest, dude. This dude's a celebrity. They probably got some history there, right? Seen him talking to this dude that don't nobody know and ain't from out here, and he went out there and continued like he wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that I'm kind of picturing this story happening, because the fact that he said that there was a bunch of girls there, and the girl that he was talking to is the one that he knew, shows me that they got, a little bit of history there.
And he still goes and tries to grab her.
Yeah. Mind you, I'm circling the club.
That's important detail, fresh.
Different girls at the same time, so I'm doing my thing. But nonetheless, I'm there you know what? I'm forcing it. Hey, bro, if you take her, cool. Mind you, the whole time her friend's yo, no, she likes you a lot. She told me this before. She's gonna come to your hotel, whatever. Don't worry. So we walk outside of the club, and we're just there chilling. I kid you not, bro. The nigga's pulling the girl to the car, pulling her, legit pulling her, and I'm like, I'm going to the hotel. And her friends are like, yo, this is crazy. What's happening? Somebody go get her. She's like, where are you guys going? Why is he pulling me this way? I'm like, I'm out of here.
So you're with her friend.
Yeah. But I leave. Right? I leave and go to a hotel. I just leave. Because remember, that was a scenario there that's happening. He's pulling her to his car.
This is the last time we were in London, by the way, guys. Yeah. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I'm
just bro.
You guys know I hate nightclubs.
I don't want to be involved with this because I can see where this is going if it gets to that point. And then if that whatever happens. So I leave. I go to my hotel. I get a text saying, yo, listen, I'm dropping her off to you right now, which is the YouTuber girl that told me she's coming.
Okay, so she grabbed her from him.
What is she, her madam, bro? What do you mean I'm dropping her off to you right now, bro? Is that woman being trafficked? What's going on over there, man?
Yeah. And then I asked her, so what happened? You didn't want to go home, boy? Oh, no, this and that. He was being pushy, whatever. But I want to go home with you. I just didn't want to, make a scene. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And then that was it. Kind of find out, I called the other YouTuber girl later on. She told me the full story of what happened that night. We're I don't know if he was I don't know what he was on, bro. He just heavily thirsty for that girl, and he wanted to smash by any means possible. So I was like, oh shit, this is how this thing moves. She's like, yeah, everyone knows. So that's when I heard the story. I'm like, I'm not surprised because I've seen it myself, and I've heard from other people the same thing. And if you recognize...
Yeah, everybody was hanging around him. I've seen a whole bunch of clips, talking about this dude and how he had this reputation of being overly aggressive with women. And mind you, don't get me wrong. We are hearing the perspective of a man here that was with a girl that he really liked and he think he was going to take her back to the hotel room. This guy pulls up out of nowhere, all of a sudden knows her and is trying to pretty much just, take her from him, right? So that's the perspective that Fresh has here. Is yo, this guy's trying to take my bitch. That's from the lens that you kind of have to hear the story, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all he said, she said, right? So we can't confirm nor deny, because knowing some females out here, bro, you never know. Young Philly could have hit it. You're in a bush somewhere, bro, in the back of a car, and then send her off to Fresh. You never know with these women, bro, in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? But everybody knew, apparently, that this is how he got down. Everybody invited him to the parties. Everybody collaborated with him. Everybody was on YouTube videos with him. Everybody was getting money with this. Nobody had a problem with old boy, man, up until that chick over there in Australia made the allegations. Now all of a sudden it's everybody knew how he moved. Everybody knew that he was overly aggressive with women. Because the way he's trying to describe it, bro, it's like he was trying to kidnap the chick.
Everyone on YouTube, bro, is saying the same thing. Oh, this guy is like this and that. I'm not surprised. Why is that? Everyone has the same story about this guy. Arrogant, entitled, thirsty. And I'm like, bro, you got money, status, you're successful. You don't need to be thirsty, bro. You can get bitches all day.
Only an innocent man has the perspective of, if you're good looking, if you're a celebrity, you're famous, you got money, you got status, you can get women. Only an innocent man views the world through the lens that, oh, you don't need to be abusive. Bro, there are some dark individuals out there that have something dark within them that needs to get fed, man. There are some dark people out there, some evil. And I'm not saying that this is this dude right here. I don't know this fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, you're innocent until proven guilty. We already seen Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, right? We seen Jonathan Major in the white girl that was chasing him. You know what I'm saying? We seen Alex Pereira, that UFC fighter, just got accused by an OnlyFans model recently, right? And they all turned out to be fake. You know what I'm saying? And the dudes was right. Now, I'm not gonna vouch for dude because I don't know dude, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I feel like sometimes with the situations, you got to kind of slow down a little because part of his bail was you can't talk about this publicly. That's a little weird, right? That's an advice that his attorney is supposed to give him. Like, don't talk about this publicly. No, but that was part of the bail. They got to report, I think, every day to the police station, and you can't talk about it publicly, you know? So it's like
you just pull up, bro. Young Philly's here. They'll come to you. Why you got to be so aggressive? It's like, for what?
But yeah, that's Fresh's encounter with Young Philly, and you know what he experienced over there, according to him, right? Because there wasn't nobody there to validate the story. But yeah, man, everybody's full of shit, bro. All these fucking people apparently knew exactly who the guy was, and nobody had a problem. Nobody had a problem. But now that this situation, everybody turned their backs on dude. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But let's see how it turns out. You feel me? I'm not the one to really point fingers at people like, oh, you're guilty, without the proof coming out. Because you just never know. You just never know. And based on the way that he described the story, he says he was with 5 females, right? He comes out of nowhere, you know, and he knew her. To me, personally speaking, bro, life experience telling me that he had history with that girl, you know, they done things, and now she's here with Fresh, you know? And he didn't like the fact that, because remember, Fresh is a nobody in that scene. He's thinking, who is this guy? This guy's a nobody. But no. You're the nobody there because you're from the States, you know what I'm saying? So he came in, might have known you, might have not. Who knows? Man, you know what I'm saying? But he's the guy out there, and he's seen a chick that he's probably smashing, and he's like, oh shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Try to take it from him, and Fresh wasn't really feeling it. But let's see how this shit turns out, bro, because again, man, you're innocent until proven guilty, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that they don't want this guy talking about this at all, bro, it's like, all right, let's see. And if he is fucking guilty, well, this is his karma, right? This is when he's gonna pay for it.
Talk less, do more is an embodiment of the spirit that the Broskee carries, because around here we don't talk about it, we be about it. So if you want to help support and grow the Broskee army, the Broskee channel, the Broskee movement, go out there and get yourself a little water bottle, man. If you're out there hitting them gyms, man, get yourself a little coffee mug to remind yourself, man, stop talking so much, man, and start doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you have some goals you're trying to attack, man, and you want to attach yourself to a meaning that's gonna empower you, go cop that right now, man. The link is in the description box, man. Y'all see it below, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and I see you next time. Peace!